Welcome to the Home Talk Podcast powered by Bet Niger, your home of bet. Boom! If not conversation, when they engaging and interesting, so long as football they concerned, now the Home Talk Podcast. I get people when sabi ball, and when then they talk, you when they watch, your belly go they do you Paulina, and definitely you go learn. You feel tell side they very excited, and that is because we are playing host today to a great visitor, and I am super proud that he is with us today. But before I begin the introduction, make I let you know say Bet Niger gets features when don't make this thing they very, very easy for you. From the very blast of the whistle, you feel win. 1 up option day, 2 up option day. For example, as Arsenal they play Tottenham now this weekend, just carry Tottenham 2 up. God go do one for Tottenham. Tottenham score consecutive goals. You don't win, no. If the first 10 minutes Tottenham score Arsenal, because we know say as Sunderland don't open Arsenal up now, Arsenal go begin the chop goal. You just collect your money, no stress yourself. And the maximum payout is 200 million. What are you waiting for? I know 1 million is a lot of money. I know 10 million is a lot of money. I know 100 million is a lot of money. I will never disrespect money. But you see 200 million, now only Bet Niger they run am. So don't waste your time. Go and do. Ladies and gentlemen, introduction of my amazing guest in the studio. And as a gentleman, I am going to begin with the gentle lady. This lady sabi ball. If you just carry pillow, hold your pillow tight every time when you hear her, they discuss football. She be like surgeon. She go dissect them, break them down, analyze them, lay the thing, and you go understand them. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Toyo, baby! Highly celestial, the Real Madrid baby.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This man, sabi ball, reach the point where we say, you go no saying sabi ball. And we they call him sabi one. Yes, now because he's sabi. Ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to pigeon commentary, he no get rival. When he also comes to punditry, say person they talk, they break him down. The passion when he gets, he be like say now only when he catch a teta after Arsenal finish trophyless this season. Now in that thing go fit measure up to them. Ladies and gentlemen, the man who mesmerizes on the microphone, the one and only Sawadinho!
I think your citizenship status should be investigated because I don't know where they get this energy from after this heartbreak.
No,
so your citizenship status, where are you from exactly?
I speak the heavenly language. Zion, I'm from Zion. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest is a symbol of hope. Yes, now. You not get any millennial when they this country today. When we say, once you hear the name of this our guest, you no go experience say your heartbeat go skip a beat. Because now person when we say, when we small, they save money to go buy all these sports magazine. Now it be the Moses when lead us to some countries. This na person when start for here, for grassroots. When people they talk about, say, then they play ball for some kind countries, we know they know. But this person tell us, say, you see, Vini, Vidi, Visi, I will come, I will see, I will conquer. He carry us like Moses, go Israel. It be person when we say, when he start to play ball, they know they see goals normally. They know they shout go complete before it's score that one. So anytime when they play, they hear go. Because he they score back to back. He don't play for different clubs. For England, there's Sabiam. For different divisions, and he make impact. But he get one when I must talk as a fan of Manchester United and Enugu Rangers. Rio Ferdinand. You self use your mouth talk am. Say anytime when you hear this guy name, your waist they pain you because in they turn you like yellow Gary. Ladies and gentlemen, legend, absolute legend that wore the green and white colors of our great country Nigeria with pride and made us very, very proud every time. The one and the only Yakubu Ayegbeni!
The yak
himself.
Feed the yak.
Yes, you're welcome.
I miss one that.
Now the one where they will forget. We will get there.
We'll go there. So the yak, you know, I know say talk they plenty and we'll not go get the opportunity to talk. But I want to say that on behalf of, you know, my generation, and I'm very sure that, you know, younger people, when they watch us, go get the opportunity now to go on the internet and check and say, who be this person? We'll go check what he don't do. we appreciate your presence. And I want to use this opportunity to say that you are a source of great inspiration to so many Nigerians. Every time, you are the only player when we know, say, even if you dey vex, they show for your face. They show for your face. They give you ball, they don't give you ball. They show for your face. You score, you get that smile. You no score, you get that smile. Nigeria win, you get that smile. Nigeria no win, you get that smile. And every time, it gets some countries where we say we go play, when we go look, say, who they front, they go say na Yakubu Ayegbeni. Normal. Some players no go want play for all those kind games. But every time when they call you for this country, you pick the call. And so we appreciate you. We pray that God will keep you alive and well in sound out of mind and body, so that generations to come will celebrate you.
Just for context. He's the first person that made me cry on live TV.
Before you cry, we plenty will cry. We will get there. We plenty will cry. Una don't see him now. Una don't see our Obonge visitor. So we'll just delve straight into the conversation. It's the Home Talk podcast brought to you by Bet Niger, your home of bets. Boom!
Get explosive odds at random. Introducing Bet Boom. Get massive odds on any sports bet, however you play. Singles, multiples, in play. Zoom. It's time to boom your bet. Available now, only on Bet Niger.
Welcome back to the Home Talk podcast brought to you by Bet Niger, your home of Bet Boom. This is the weekly roundup segment where things will happen in the world of football. We go just gather the team together, discuss them. And the best place to begin is the unfortunate incident that Nigerians witnessed in Morocco. The Super Eagles of Nigeria will not participate in the World Cup in 2026. And legend, I go like ask you, as person when see the game, as person when follow the qualification, and as person when don't wear the jersey to represent our great country, Nigeria, where do you think the Super Eagles got it wrong?
As an ex-player and as a big fan, me, I've been Nigeria guy, so I was born here, born in Nigeria, born in Benin. My parents are from here, To wear that green and white, is a very, very privilege for anybody to wear them.
Yeah.
I always talk, when I watch Kanu and JJ, them, our skippers on the Olise for TV growing up, I was like, you see these guys play for TV. I want to be like them. I want to make people watch me play.
Yeah.
So I get that log to fight hard, to play for Komu from Benin, then Julius Berger, then play for under 23.
Yeah.
I have to cherish that team, where BC over 250 million Nigerians,
Yeah.
Everybody want play ball for Nigeria. When you did that pitch, to wear that shirt,
Yeah.
it's special. Money not the buy more. Now people they dream their life, they want play for Nigeria, they want play for their country. And for me to play there, to play with those great, great players. I always say Skipo, JJ, Kano, Amokachi, those guys, Why you no want play for Nigeria? Where everybody in the world, they like Nigeria, they want to see Nigeria play. You play for Nigeria. It's the best place, best country to play for. It's always sad when you see we talk about money for national team. People think, why Africa country, they're like this. Even before I enter national team, the money problem there. Even when I enter, the money problem there for the national team, When I enter, when I play, you fight for so many things. You fight for bonus to get your allowances, It's not easy. And I experience when I go, what's it called? Sydney 2000
Olympics.
I was in Israel back then, so we played and we come up for the tournament. We flew all the way to London. It's a funny story. I was asking for my ticket money. They was like, when next you come, you get your ticket money. I was like, no chance.
Yeah.
maybe next time they not call me again. My money don't go enter voice note now.
Yeah.
And I play with Bright Binadolo, Nigeria and Benin boy too, you know. For airport, we have to. I grab the guy waist like this now, so he must give me my ticket money. The other boy grab one of the guys from the
NFF person.
Yes. And he grabbed my ear. Said, if you not give me the money, about 1,200 back then, you know. That's how we have to sign. They will sign and give us our money. Give Bright to them. We go.
Oh,
So
he had the money there.
Yeah, sure.
$1,200.
Yeah.
An NFF official
Yeah.
had the money in his pocket.
Yeah, he give
Tell
us-
una say when una come back,
yeah.
he go give una.
He'll give us
So
the money.
una hold am there for airport. He give una the money.
1 billion%.
And this now, the year 2000.
2000.
Yeah. You know, not be today, don't they since.
Yes.
You know why you want players to play for country where you don't give everything, you fight so hard for your country, and I think these boys they're nice guys, you know, because you can't play games for 31 games or how many years haven't been paid, you know, you still play. When you get players like Olise and Kanu and Njiji, no chance. They will go strike. Even when we come to national team, Olise say, look, before game, if we not get our ticket money, and daily allowance is like $100 now. So if we not get them before that game, we not go play. The money will come out. So
By
not
force.
be a new thing, you know. I don't do for so many
I'm in shock. Oh. Because
so many years.
the person fly come and he go fly go
Yeah.
and not be wizard.
Yeah.
He not get wings.
No.
You know say you go pay for tickets. And we have a situation where our players now have to request for tickets.
Yeah.
Not request, hold you
I will
for
have-
trouser.
For
Hold you for
airport.
trouser for
Yeah.
airport before you release in
I don't
ticket
want to go
money.
into details. If he's saying I lie, I would say look, I know lie.
Okay, so this person, wait.
I don't like that.
Okay,
You
wait,
say-
you say you don't want to go into details, but
You
say
go
if
into
the
details.
person say
If not
you
lie,
dey
if you say no happen, I would.
so you mean say this
This person still the
Depends-
NFF till now.
you
You
never
know
go,
they, you know they
You
don't
know
come
they
out.
again, you don't come out.
but the
They
person
still
still
there.
dey alive.
Of course,
you see
standard.
the-
And
see
he
the
go watch
standard.
this video.
Of
Yes.
course that.
And if he talk say na lie.
Yes,
Okay, you know what you go do for us? No mention in name. Oh.
Yeah, so-
you understand? No mention in name. Oh.
Yeah.
But just give us small
But- hint.
But they're good people in that NFF. Oh.
Yeah, we
Don't
get.
get me wrong. They
Good
get
people
some-
there everywhere.
Good people. They get some good ones.
Yes.
Inside when they work there, they still get some bad ones.
Okay. No,
All right.
understand,
So,
yeah.
legend, from your explanation, it is clear that it is not just what happens on the,
the
pitch,
pitch.
No.
that creates problem for us. And giving an example of an incident that happened 25 years ago, to still maybe juxtapose with what is happening today, it's really very heartbreaking. But we would still discuss all of those. Now, let us go and face what
match
exactly
yesterday.
happened in the pitch.
Yesterday.
Now, 90 minutes separating the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Democratic Republic of Congo from one game to qualify for the 2026 World Cup. In your opinion, legend, what went wrong in that game?
When you see first of all, you see the lineup too, you know, you're like, it's red flag already because last time I talked about, before this one, we're talking about we only have one striker in that team for Nigeria.
Yeah.
We get like 4 other strikers in the team, but we only have one.
We
Who-
deliver.
Who they play like madman for pitch. You know, you do see in the aggressive on they shout, if you not pass ball to right, they fight.
Yeah, the ginger.
But this one, this present national team now, we not get striker. We only have one, that's Vitor Sime.
Yeah.
The other ones when they there, I think they happy to come to Nigeria, just say are they for national team. Back in our days, we have me there,
Yeah.
Julius Agawa,
Yeah.
Obafemi Martins, Victor Agali.
Yeah.
Everybody want play. If I sit down for bench, I not the play at the verse.
Yeah.
I want show say I want play. But this one, they feel like even when they not play, they don't already accept say, now Victor already. Now him is number one. Don't get it wrong. He's one of the best striker
In the world.
for now. But the other striker we get, they're never ready to play. They bring him no impact,
Yeah.
nothing. At the end, if Osimhen not play, we know they go anywhere. You understand?
Yeah.
Why you dey call national team? If I did bench, if I not start games, I dey vex for national team, where it be say, I will get issue one time with Austin Eguavoen back then, where Adelan say, look, I deserve to play, so why you dey put me before this player? If you know, say, you go put me, I not go start game, when I know, say, I better pass this player.
Yeah.
For club side, though, I better pass on.
Yeah.
Even if they play for another country, I better pass on. They score goal, pass on. They play well. National team, they play well too. Bring me come. National team. Come put me for bench.
Yeah.
Because me, I don't want just come all the way, fly, come all the way, consider are they happy to sit on the bench, just say I go national team. It happened, but at the end, they say, I did talk about if I not start game, may they not call me. I said, no. I said, before I tell you this, you said some people tell you, say, make they not call me for national team. But you say, you speak to people around, you say, why not say, Mark? I say, you do me favor. When you know, say, I supposed to start game, because they tell you not to bring me, call national team. I said, don't call me. Better make I remain for
your club.
My club side, and I know I need to play, then you put me for bench. Because some people tell you, say, I they cause trouble. Trouble how? Because I know they take nonsense. If not like this, it be, not like this, it be. Then if we not feel stand for the truth, to fight for the team, fight for yourself, you don't go anywhere. I come national team with a JJ Mali 2002, was it 2000 Mali?
Okay, yeah, Mali was 2002.
2002 Nations Cup, in Mali. I sit down for bench. I did very happy to sit for bench, say, I still want play. But we both say, just watch to learn.
Yeah.
And I was lucky to be in that team where you have them, those guys, them. Agawa, they Kanu, Vito Ekpebade too, Ike Shirumo, Taribo West, I was the youngest in that team.
Yeah.
So I built that experience to watch these guys, to see how they do. They are one player. They against Senegal, we lost, I think, 1-0 or so. Everybody said, put here behind. I not play, but third place, I still scored the goal. We won bronze, So I want play.
Yeah.
I want to show the coach why this player
they play
before me. But this one, what we get for national team now, without Osimhen, we not go anywhere. Because we get strikers, what did they do there? Nothing. Osimhen come out, they gave me yesterday. I said, this one don't finish.
Kai.
We know they play again.
Yeah.
Because if you look from second half, Congo, much better.
Yeah.
Extra time, much better.
Yeah.
They pass the ball more better than us. We don't get tactics. No game plan. These boys just, they play their own football. We bring Tolu in, we kick along. When we kick long, you see what they do when Osimhen there. When they kick long to Osimhen, one block Osimhen, one go back.
Yeah.
Then they'll pick the second ball.
Yeah.
But our coach not get that sense to say, look, make we play. Fine, look, man, no, they like they not they shape because he never, because of his situation from club.
Yeah.
He still they try, but why we always find it difficult with coaches when it matters most?
Yeah.
They know together. We say we want a foreign coach. For me, we still need foreign coach. Because it's matter now for our own coach now. What you do? It change. If you see the players, look my out. Chukwueze out. Alex Wobi go out. Who they pitch? Nobody. We just defend all through. They wait, make them make one mistake. Make we score. But those guys, they're clever. They don't rush. They pass the ball slowly, pass the ball, get chances. We're lucky against Gabon. Aubameyang is 36. You know?
Yeah.
If it's Aubameyang, he will run that place.
Yeah.
But when we play a better team, we struggle.
Yeah.
Now we struggle yesterday. We know they go World Cup.
Back to back.
Back to back. Most of the boys, they don't hood. We they talk about they never pay money. The boys too, we don't put blame too for the boys. Fine, the boys, they don't mess up already. They don't feel it now. Now when the World Cup come, when did they watch World Cup? Why? I know when I not go World Cup for Japan, Korea, I know I feel too, you know, when I play every game, you know, qualifiers and I was dropped. If not, I forgo 2 World Cups. I only go one World Cup. I cherish that one. It's the same, but our football now, back then too, when I did Julius Berger, the federation used to bring home-based players to camp. We did for camp for like Sunday. We train together. The weekend, we go back to our club, go and play, then come back.
Yeah.
They rebuild the team. Then you bring in 1 or 2 home-based players. When they bring a professional player, we know say no will start game. Give 1 or 2 home-based players to get that experience. Then the team. If you watch our history of coaching, they always put in 1 or 2 home-based players. You brought in a goalkeeper from Uganda also, Gambia also. One goalkeeper.
Abasege.
We get keepers here now. Home-based keeper. You watched the keeper keep before. For that side.
No, at least he start from here. He was
yes.
This is it insurance goalkeeper also?
Fine. You don't travel with it. You don't watch in game for there.
No.
Huh?
No.
You don't watch her. You never watch her now. Why not bring one keeper here to give them experience? See them made the land. Bring in 1 or 2 home-based players. Forget about the goal channel, nothing. Bring them, come to the team. Even if they not play, match them, make them they train with the boys. You get the experience of the national team football hard pass club side. You train 3 days. The weather too
can be different.
Can be different.
Yeah.
We get a long way to go for
our football.
Yeah. And the best thing say now, we know they go World Cup. Make we try to say.
I don't even think that is a good thing.
All right. Okay.
Make we rebuild.
All right. So
it will see they the same.
It's clear that we would miss out on consecutive World Cups. Yeah. Really very sad. But it go good make we identify where the problem is, because if we're saying let us rebuild, where do we begin from? So first, if we are going to point fingers now, where do we begin from? Sawa, NFF, the coaching crew, or the players?
Okay, let me start from where it went wrong. Okay. Then I get to that point.
Okay.
For me, everybody that knows me, that have been following my post and my discussion, know that I've always said it from way back, over 2 years now, that this team is not good. They cannot get us to the World Cup. We can't qualify for the World Cup. It got to a point where I decided to say, okay, you know what? Make you no conde like say na bad belly or na this thing. Let me just try and just say, okay, let me be positive, especially with that whole Eritrea situation. When it now looked like, okay, there was a glimmer of hope, I said, okay, fine. Let us rally behind the boys. But deep down within me, I knew that these guys, nothing. You understand? Scratch all of that. They got the job done against Benin Republic. They got the job against Gabon. A Gabon side that is not good. That Gabon side had three players. Per-Emerick Aubameyang, who is 36, by the way. Yeah. What's his name that scored the goal? Bouanga, and the guy that scored the goal, that scored the deflected goal. What's his name now? With Mario Lemina. Yeah. Those are the players in that Gabonese squad. Yet, we took that game to extra time. Yeah. The moment I saw that we're playing DR Congo, I was already saying I don't want DR Congo, I want Cameroon. You understand? Yeah. I said it. I want Cameroon. I don't want DR Congo because they play Africanized football, right? Even though every of their player is in Europe, basically, but they play Africanized football. While I was doing my research for that game, I was scared that we were not going to win because we struggle against teams that set up the way they set up. Very disciplined. It got into that game yesterday exactly what I thought was what was playing out. Every prediction I did ahead of that game was out of emotion, Nigeria bias. Deep down within me, in my one-on-one, I knew that we were not going to get something from that game yesterday, with or without Osimhen. With or without Osimhen. Now, you got into that game yesterday. We started well, like a house on fire. Goal. 3 minutes. Onyeka don't score. Deflection from Axel to Anzebe. And then, these guys were just playing like, how can Lookman cut back a ball into the box, and then you have two Super Eagles players dragging to go and finish, and at the end, they pack themselves, go the ball. The rest.
A good ball from Lookman.
No, it was a good ball for Lookman. That's what I'm saying. But two players, was it Ndidi and Chukwueze or who, just pack themselves, go because they drag waiting. Are they dragging for individual glory? If you roll it back to the Gabon game, go and watch that goal that Akwa Adams score. It remains small. Maybe Moses Simon collide into Akwa Adams. The players are just running aimlessly on the pitch. So yesterday we lost because only 4 people or so turned up. The rest, because the Super Eagles right now are playing off somebody's strength. They are not playing, they didn't do anything individually. So yesterday it was just, what's his name? Benjamin Fredericks, Calvin Bassey. Osimhen was not even in the pitch for too long. You understand? But I mean, so I won't even say, okay, he was where there. Surprisingly, Ndidi also was impressive yesterday, even though say Nahin caused the equalizing goal. You understand? Nahin caused that goal because that was the same thing Ekon did. Indeed, he had all the time in the world. When that ball loose, when Iwobi, of course, we know say Iwobi na featherweight. They will outmuscle him. When we play teams against teams like Congo, they will definitely outmuscle people like Iwobi when no get strength. You understand? They're not going to even let him do all those flair where we won't call the pick out all those passes. So the moment they dispossess him and launch that ball, while Ndidi was tracking back, he had already scanned his area to see the guy where they come, see where they run towards, and Ndidi was ahead of him. He couldn't slow down in pace. He was ahead of him. So by the time Cedric Bekambu crossed that ball, squared that ball, if Ndidi did not slow down or did not reduce his pace, he would have had the time to block that because there was nobody here. Mishak earlier was running towards this direction. He would have had the time to use that in right leg, stop that ball like this, and maybe use left leg, clear for safety. Yeah. But then what did Ndidi do? He used his right leg, even set the ball, kill the ball for Mishak earlier to finish. And that was it. Now, it went wrong also from the coach. Look at what this guy did yesterday, Sebastian Desabre. Look at what he did yesterday. The team that started against Cameroon, he tweaked them. Mishak earlier did not start against Cameroon. He brought him in because he wanted younger players. They're not really very young. Mishak earlier is about 28 or thereabout.
But pacier players.
Exactly. He brought in, what's his name? Mbuku. Okay, Mbuku actually started against Cameroon. Mbuku, the number 7, he started yesterday. The youngest player there was Sadiki. He's the youngest player of that squad, 20 years old. Yeah. You know, he dropped, who else? I think he dropped Kayembe, you know, and then also introduced who to that defense. So he brought in a few younger people, because that squad is already an aging squad. A few younger people, because he knew that, okay, to catch these guys, strength for strength, you know, energy for energy, pace for pace. I need these people to run around. Then later in the game, I can now bring in people like Endo Kayembe, Fiston Mayele. I can now bring in Chipenga. And when those guys came in, they were just having a few days. See Chipenga, see Fiston Mayele. They were having a few days running at the defense. If not be the defense, that game they will enter extra time and penalties. You understand? So normally these guys, I don't think they put themselves into the action. Forget all these things from them.
That's why they speak earlier before I say, because if you see their substitute, the guys that came in,
yeah,
for them, they make it count.
Yes,
sure.
of course.
But our own, no.
Nothing, no impact.
No impact. So why we not go struggle?
You're bringing in Tolu Arokodare. Tolu Arokodare that is literally just getting a chance to play for the Super Eagles. This will he never play reach 7 games for the Super Eagles. And then he's coming to play like Bayu Babi. What is that?
Then you bring and you take him out again. You bring in a defender.
I don't understand that substitution.
When you see the team, the team, say they go through penalties. I swear. But we don't get people if we take penalties anymore.
We didn't have. The coach said that they actually practice penalties. But then if they actually did practice penalties, then the choice of those penalty takers, because if you watch while they were preparing for penalties, I don't know, I'm not a good mouth reader, but I saw Osimhen talking to Akor Adams in one of the clips in what looked like if he was asking him, Shebi, go fit play. One thing was, I'm not a good lip reader, but it looked like that was the conversation between Osimhen and Akor Adams. When I go play penalty, and Akor Adams was like, he was squatting, he was like, he gets you, like, you go play. So Osimhen now hit a hand for chest, say, you go play, one thing. So it was like they picked the players on right there at the spot. I know some people asked him, why didn't William Troost-Ekong come in, yesterday, since he was one of the best penalty takers? He said it was choice. You understand? And I agree with him, because I agree with him, right? William Troost-Ekong, at the time he made that substitution, maybe they for even run him down. You understand? That 1 minute where he remain, instead of using that substitution for Chidozie Awaziem, knowing fully well that you're going into penalties, why not use it for William Troost-Ekong? That 1 minute. That time, as about that time where Fayuku was introduced, the Congolese second goalkeeper. As at that time, why not bring in William Ekong, since he's your first choice, arguably first choice penalty taker? Because once you don't, they get football unfolds in stages. If the game starts, first 15 minutes, the coach don't see how the thing. Now, part and when carry come 9, they go try to do first 15, 30 minutes. As the game they unfold, they go. The coach go down, they say, okay, here, need they work. This place don't they work. Okay, so it now go do. As the game they drag the goal.
They watch other team now.
Yes.
They watch other coaches when we say they go through extra time, penalties. They will try to bring in their best player who will take
penalties. Yes.
But why I want not get that sense?
He already used 5 substitutions for regulation time. That one will use now extra time substitution.
I know, but see when you bring Owaze also, when you bring her in, but it's not the last one be that now.
Yeah.
Why you not break Ekon there?
He said it's a choice. It's a choice.
That's why we had.
Yeah.
All right. Toyo baby.
Yeah.
Where did it go wrong in that game?
I think first, I would agree with him that the starting lineup, especially 4-4-2, Nigeria thrives better with 4-4-2. We needed more bodies in midfield. And I think that was also where I felt like the coaching crew or staff or the technical side, they didn't do their scouting on Congo. They just felt, let's just change bodies. We wanted more steel rather than more bodies in the midfield. And that was why they were able to outplay us in that midfield. The midfield was non-existent for us. I barely saw Iwobi. I barely saw even the Oyeka. Aside from that goal, after that, Oyeka just went missing. Now, in-game tactics is another problem from Eric Schell.
Yeah.
And that's to show that, look, after all of this, I don't think he should even go to the AFCON. Yes, I think Eric Schell should be sacked. I think he's a manager that if there's no Victor Osimhen, there's nothing he can do. We saw the form. How many matches now? He has managed 11.
Yeah.
He has won 10. Yeah. Or rather, he has
won like
he has been
7.
He has been unbeaten in 10.
Yeah.
Right. In those 10 games, Victor Osimhen was, at least in 6 or
more of that.
More of Victor Osimhen in that game. In those matches. Right. Now, we saw the end game when they equalized and they started dominating us. Even before they equalized, you could see that there was this calm. They went down to 1 goal and they didn't feel like there's any problem. No cause for alarm. No need to start fidgeting. They still played their game. Don't forget, there's this particular man. Before this game started, I was telling my colleague that Masuaku is one problem.
Yeah.
And it was that problem throughout. And yet you didn't have an answer to it. He kept terrorizing that left-hand side. No doubt this young man,
Samuel Chukwueze,
Frederick was up
very
to the
good.
task.
Yeah.
But if Samuel Chukwueze was on that wings, trying to push back Masuaku and make sure he won't be marauding forward all the time, then it wouldn't have been much of a problem.
Yeah.
It got so much that even Freddy could not contain Masuaku anymore, that they even had 2 players on that left wing coming at Benjamin Frederick.
Yeah.
That's to show you that you could see that this boy is suffering.
Yeah.
The left-hand side is suffering. So what do? You did nothing. You just let's let it play out. Let the boys continue to let them continue to deal with him. I think at some point Onyeka had to go to that side to at least try.
Onyeka actually went to the left.
Yeah, to try and assist him. But that means you are stretching yourself. If you're moving from one place to another, you're leaving space for something else. And the level of cohesion or organization was missing yesterday. It was as if, just like he said, no tactics, no game plan. Is this how are we setting up when we are attacking? How are we setting up when we are defending? Nothing like that. Nothing.
Just vibes and inshallah.
Exactly. It was nothing like that. Just stone Victor Osimhen the ball, let him chase. If he can do something with it, great. If he cannot, great. We had players who were not in form. Players who are not even playing for some of their clubs. They barely play for their clubs. And yet they are here, getting a starting shed. Why, if you are making tweaks, why didn't you start Ejuke if you're making tweaks? For somebody who, yes, he came in the extra time, scored a goal. Chukwueze was totally... Look, our Super Eagles team, we have players that if they start today, you will call for the person that is on the bench to play ahead of that guy.
Yeah.
If you now play that guy, you start him the next one.
No chance.
You will also call for the person on the bench
to come back again.
So you can cannot really tell. It's just so annoyingly funny. That what is this comic going on in this national team?
Very important question.
If you notice, just like every time, the defense has always been what have been saving Nigeria, and not just now. Even at the AFCON, our game was based on defense, and that was the reason why Ekong won Player of the Tournament. Yeah, it's the same thing we're seeing. If that defense wasn't standing so strong and kicking back at everything that both Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Masuaku was throwing at us at that defense, we would have considered 3 even before 90 minutes.
Very true. Legend, the job description of every player is clear. For example, the striker is supposed to score. If we mention certain club sides or even countries, a player would pop up in your mind. If you talk about Man City, it's Erling Haaland. If you talk about Man U, Bruno Fernandes. As it is with the Super Eagles of Nigeria, it is Victor Osimhen. Yeah. And we had this conversation here where we said, is the Super Eagles now a one-man team? Legend, I would like to ask you, what should we be doing differently as we speak today now? So that this whole, if Osimhen does not play, it would appear like we don't know exactly what we are doing.
But I don't talk about ready, big say. The strikers who we get, they're not ready. They're not ready to play.
Okay.
They're not ready.
Ako Adams.
No.
Tolu Aroko.
No. They're not
ready to compete.
They're not
So
ready.
what do we need to do?
Because when I say they're not ready, they don't really give say Osimhen. Say no Osimhen. Osimhen not there. They give the chance to play. Which did they do? Nothing. Nothing. We blame coach. We blame the players. When I play Joseph Yobo na be captain, so he there for defense, We they fight ourselves. You tell me, I say, Yobo, look, if for dressing room, when the defender they kick me, I will tell her, I go verse with her and tell her, say, this year they kick me for front. Kick the striker the same. Don't worry, just defend that back. We go always score. And once we score like this, we tighten up our defense. We blame coach. Yes, he gets his own fault. But our strikers, when they there, they know they help when Osimhen not there. Now only Osimhen, they do the work. Nigeria be like, we know they call saying Nigeria. We'll say Osimhen and Congo.
Okay.
Osimhen and Ghana. Because now they do the work for us now. No more Nigeria, it's Osimhen. Because the boys not ready to play the football. When they're ready to play, we know we take this situation now where they will say, you bring a striker, you give some of them chance to come in. He do so well. Next game, you put him.
He not go do well again.
You
understand?
And the same way Nigeria will say, why not start this player? He played this, he played other game, play very good. The coach now, he will listen. He put up. The boy, say, he did for bench. You bring her in, you do well. You start them 0.
Legend there. So this is what we are going to do. Let's move away from Victor Osimhen.
Yeah.
We have other striking options
Yeah.
as we speak currently.
Who's strikers together? Measure them.
There is Akko Adams. There is Tolu Arokodare. Right now, Sawa, what should both players be doing right now so that in the absence of Victor Osimhen,
Can try.
Others
Now,
try.
let me come in. There was something Ulysses said here when he came. He said, no country progresses in their football without their league, right? No country. Now, I still believe that there are lots of Victor Osimhen of Nigerian origin that are scattered around the place.
Yeah.
We should start scouting seriously for raw talents. Benjamin Fredericks has not played in Europe for a long time. He's just beginning his career in Europe, literally. He came in through the ranks here in the domestic scene.
from NNLO,
You understand? I mean, if you even roll it back, everybody have been wasking lyrical. Oh, now Moses Simon Academy. Oh, now Moses Simon Academy. Bottom line is, this is a local boy from the streets of Nigeria.
Homegrown talent.
Homegrown. He has been in Nigeria for the better part of his footballing career than he has been in Europe. So meaning there is a possibility of discovering more Benjamin Fredericks within the country. There is a possibility. Nigerian players are scattered all around the world. Let us stop this lazy man scouting and let us begin to look inward and develop our league and come in. See, I went to watch an MPFL game. Ikorodu City was playing. And then I was seeing one boy, I think his name is Musa, and one other lanky midfielder and all of that. I'm like, I think I was talking to Puja. I'm like, how come nothing is being heard of this player? When they do any PRO for him head? He said, say they do a lot of PRO for the players I mentioned. They do a lot of PRO for them and all of that. But I personally have not seen any PRO for that guy. Possibly they are doing. But imagine if our game was televised and investment was being pumped. Do you think I will be waiting for them to do PR for a player before I will be able to know that, okay, there is a certain player like this in the league? Because I will be watching this player literally week in, week out.
Yes.
Come back and invest in the league. Stop looking for money to pocket. Come back and invest. Let us grow. Because if we don't grow these boys, we will always be here. See, even the Osimhen you're talking about, now under 17, right? Before you went to Europe, Wolfsburg, I be where you first go. Do you understand? Meaning most of these boys started here. If you're telling me about the few in it boys you got, not just a handful of them, we don't really make impact for the national team. The in it guys really go carry on.
Even those in it guys have never been better than our homegrown.
They have not been better.
Never been better than our homegrown.
They have not been better than the homegrown boys. The in it guys that you go and get.
Everything.
They have not been better than the home guys, homegrown, hungry guys. You understand? Come back, look inward. The sad thing. We will talk about this thing.
You think, they bring the right players, the home-based players to the national team?
See, even the home-based players, where would they even get into the national
right
team?
Players that they bring in?
I don't know. I can't say that for them.
Yes,
I can't say that because sometimes I go and I watch some home-based players like this and I'm like, okay, why is this guy not even getting recognition? Because it all works on certain dimensions. Maybe your coach, where coach you for home, where they coach you for your local league, maybe you get national team appointment. That is where you stand a better chance of getting into the national team. They are not even looking at going around and selecting the very best. I'll give you a classical example. We went to Chan. 7 or 8 or 9 came from Remo Stars.
Yeah.
I want to work.
7 or 8 of 9. Are you telling me that?
Championship winning side.
Wait, now I know it's a championship winning side, but are you telling me that those 7, 8 or 9 are the best
Yes.
in their positions compared to the whole 20 teams in
No
the
chance.
NFL?
No chance.
Are you telling me that?
No chance.
That's 7, 8, or 9. I know some people will be quick to tell me that, oh, well, Spanish national team or this one, Real Madrid and Barcelona. That one you can argue because you watch them week in, week out. You can argue that
They deserve
these
to be
boys are the best. They deserve to be there. Those Barcelona and Real Madrid that dominate the team, they deserve to be there. But here, can we beat our chest and say Ndoka Junior is the best in his position in the whole league? Maybe Sikiru Alimi is the best in the position in the whole league, or whoever other Remo Stars player or that defender that was just committing error everywhere was the best in his position in the whole 20 teams. So until we start to look inward, develop more talent, nothing go happen.
When we're talking about helping the homegrown or the home based to come into the national team, with what channel are you putting in place? What platform are you putting in place?
Yeah.
We see when we call the international break, right? And then of course senior teams go play. How many under 20 play friendlies? They only gather them together when they have tournaments. Yeah. Where have they been playing? Where have they been training? Of course, some of them belong to some clubs, some private academies here and there. But how do they normally under 20 games? Maybe probably it's an African thing. Because I barely see. I was seeing Spain. Spain was beating somebody. Spain under 21 or Spain under 20 was beating international friendly 7-0. And I'm like, where is our own Nigeria under 20 or under 21? Something like that. That you have games while the senior guys are playing. You also have these young boys who are also spreading their legs and spreading their. You see the Olympics too. When you want to call these guys, there was a colleague of mine where he said a particular player from the Dutch league, of course, young guy, was trying to reach him that how can I come play for the under 20 for that chance?
Wow.
Before the chance, sorry, for the under 20 World Cup. That how can he come to play for Nigeria? Because there are no proper channels. He's not supposed to call you. He's supposed to call those who are in charge, the administration, they're supposed to be a proper channel. Oh, maybe this is where I'm going to put my name. This is where I have my database is there. But we don't have scouts. We just, maybe the coach will just travel and say, let me go and see out this guy. Let me go to Remo Stars to go and check who is playing or who is doing this. There are no proper platforms or proper channels where all these things go through and, help the senior team.
Yeah.
Because we like this player. Oh, he was born in England or Germany.
Yeah.
He
And
just
he has the
played.
Nigerian
He just played 2 games. They'll say, bring him. No, you have to show he wants to play for Nigeria.
Yeah. He has to earn it.
You have to fight for it.
Yeah.
No, we begging them. So come play for Nigeria.
But what is responsible for, I don't know, is it inferiority complex?
Of how?
We always looking for people, some even play in Malta. You are looking for somebody who is playing in Malta, then you overlook the Nigerian who plays in maybe Eyimba, Rangers. What is responsible for this?
We speak about NFF. Our media people too, they say they contribute to people in the right stories. The guy just played 2 games, good, 3 games, good.
Yeah.
They start to write. We should bring him to the national team. We should bring him. Ibapana from here. They should bring it to the national team. And some of the media guys, when they see the truth, they know they talk them. They always wait, make things spoil. When it don't spoil, they're like, oh, we said it. We see from day one, our coach is not that kind of coach where he get plans.
Yeah. Can read the game.
Where he can read the games.
Yeah.
No plans.
Yeah.
Everybody they see, even before yesterday, we they see the kind changes when they do, the kind formation with the play. I continue to say no tactics, no plans.
Yeah.
The boys just put things in 4-4-3, 3-5-2. They just go there, they pass the ball. Look at Congolese team. They play like a man football.
Yeah.
They pass the ball, they know they rush the ball. The media too needs to help. Not because the guy just played 2 games good. But we invite and put pressure too for the federation. Say, we should go and bring this one. President, before they go London, they go the scout player. Now he walk.
Yeah, we know.
President, before they go scout player.
They talk to their parents.
Now he walk. No.
Not even walk now, yes.
You get people, you assign people to do that job, not you. Then you go there, they take picture. I don't go see this one to convince them to play for Nigeria. Not be your work. Everybody get their own department. Your own not to look after the federation. They bring things to you where you see that. No, you want to tell Nigeria, so you go there, you spend money.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's discuss a very important department.
Yeah.
You know, the goalkeeping department.
Yeah.
Because as a young Nigerian, many of us did not even know that Peter Rufai's first name was Peter. We thought he was Keeper Rufai. And as a young boy who grew up in the Solo area of Lagos, we used to hear tales that his father was the king of Idimu. He used to wear a special ring. Because just looking at goalkeeper Rufai, there was this aura around him.
Yeah.
But we have had, goalkeepers, and it would appear like we have failed in that department. I can count on my fingers, Dosu Joseph, Ikesho Rumu. The last, I'm sure a lot of Nigerians can beat their chest and say, if this goalkeeper is in between the sticks for Nigeria, we are certain that we are confident, was Vincent Enyama.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Stanley Nwabali. Are Nigerians asking for too much, or is he supposed to step up?
We talk about keepers and players, Nwabali is not a young keeper. You want him to change his mentality anymore. His mentality is different from other keepers. Like Vincent Yama, you see, he's calm, but he get aggressive too. In club side, we only like keepers there. They're crazy. It's like maybe because the way they dive, they hit their body on the floor. That's why they go mental. He's a good goalkeeper. You cannot compare Nwabali than Eyama. Eyama is still our number one.
Yeah.
Number one for sure. Than Nwabali. Sometimes Nwabali is always like, he's getting angry for nothing.
Okay.
And I remember we were so lucky, there's one game we played and I think he tried to calm him down, Yeah.
It was against
Angry,
Rwanda.
Angry for what? Do you expect the striker to just leave you? No. He uses his body to
He will charge
you. Then you get angry. Then it was like, calm down. I was like, no. He's a good keeper, but good. Yeah. You can never compare with Eyama. And I think for him to change his mentality, it will be hard because he's grown past 20-something. He's almost 30, 31 or so. He's not a young goalkeeper anymore. He's still keeping South Africa, but for him, the coaches needs to speak to him as well, to tell him, look, listen, sometimes we know keepers, they're not normal, but try to listen to your players and try to be nice. Sometimes there's some chances boy needs to just catch it, then he put it down, drop it down, and we're lucky.
Yeah.
They didn't score that one, but for him, what can we do? I think he's still our number
First
one
choice for now.
We have to wait for others to step up and then see if they can become number one. We have Vincent Yama, we have Dele, we have Austin Ejide. Even in the Nations Cup too, Austin Ejide keeps on game even Yama was on the bench. So it depends on the players to say, look, let me fight to take my position.
Yeah.
And like I said, most of the players, they're too relaxed. Because,
They're just content with coming to the national
team. They're happy to sit there and go home. But for me, I don't want to sit on the bench, just sit there and go home. You go back to your club, they ask you, did you play? Oh, I didn't play. So why are you there? It's better for you to just stay and train with the other players. You don't know why when you go to the national team, you play. The prestige, they know already you play. You go back to your club side. You're like, going to the world, your club's national team to play, You feel it, but these boys, some of the boys, we talk about social media and stuff like this, You never see English player go on Instagram posting pictures when they have international games. Never. Other European team, never. But some of the players, they do Instagram. They do Snapchat. They do on
Video for
do
their
video
hotel.
on the hotel. They do video when they're having dinner. You know, never. But our own style of is new generation. No, we have to put it. We see other country the way they put it there. You know, not we there doing social media, post it there. Where the hotel is this one, the hotel is that one. Then at the end, when people speak, you brought it to yourself. You understand? We know things have changed from when we used to play, but it's still the same with other countries. I would keep saying it. Look at the English national team. Never you see a player post a picture where they're having stuff. You only see those videos on the FA, Instagram and stuff like that. Not the players. Maybe after they gone back to their club, they can put pictures. But our own. But the good thing, they reduce it a little bit because I think they now listen to people they're talking about. So if they can change it, if not, we will still be in the same situation. There are so many things, discipline we're talking about.
All right. So, Legend, I would leave you to respond to this question after I have taken the opinions of Toyo Baby and Sawa. Toyo, I know you have mentioned it, but I'll give you the opportunity. We still have one major competition before the end of the year, the AFCON. And a lot of people are looking at our current situation and saying, perhaps these boys will go on and maybe atone for it. I know you cannot compare, but maybe somehow just placate us and make us feel better. But do you think Eric Shell should be the person leading the Super Eagles of Nigeria to AFCON?
There's time now. By tomorrow, they should give him the sack letter. Yeah, it was...
And appoint who?
Look for somebody else.
Who else?
They will look for... See, there are coaches out there. There are coaches out there. Not the AFCON is December 21 or so.
Yes.
You can still find somebody. Look, if you still have Eric Shell, we will not win the AFCON. Go back to 2022 that we lost out for Qatar World Cup. Did they atone by winning the AFCON?
They did not.
They did not atone. So don't think that this will make them feel bad. If they felt bad, if they know that they are going to feel bad, if they know that they want to avoid future disappointment, they know what they should have done to do everything possible in them to qualify for the World Cup. So I don't see any... I don't want the AFCON to atone for missing out on the World Cup because they are two different things. The AFCON, yes, we've not won the AFCON in a long time, since 2013. But the World Cup is the most prestigious tournament in the whole world. Even every other sport look forward to the World Cup. The whole world is on standstill. You see nations erecting stadiums just for this World Cup. South Africa hosted the World Cup and they built stadiums. It has helped them so far, even in their league.
Especially the fact that they could maintain them
Yes,
as well.
that they can maintain it. So, aside from the economical value, aside from the lifestyle and everything that the attraction is going to bring to that nation, the World Cup it's an amazing thing. And now we have a World Cup where we have 3 nations hosting it. You know what it does for you, apart from being a player, also your country itself. You have fans who will travel. You also have fans in diaspora who are in the US. Some of them are in Canada. I don't know how many Nigerian that is in Mexico. I don't know, but I'm sure we have a few of them. But the AFCON is not enough. Even if they win the AFCON, it will not still atone for missing out on the World Cup.
They can't even win it.
Okay, but Sawa, should Eric Shell lead the Super Eagles of Nigeria to the AFCON?
Did he qualify us for the AFCON?
He did not. The AFCON was already set.
Okay, the AFCON was already set before he came.
Yeah.
Okay, it was just the World Cup qualifiers.
His task was to qualify us for
the World Cup.
And he failed. So sack him.
Because I know I was very vociferous when I said sometime last week that if we pick the World Cup ticket, Eric Shell should be in charge till the World Cup and go for the World Cup because he deserved to reap the fruit of his labor.
Course.
I said that. But if he is not, it wasn't the... Okay, yes, I think it was a Guavon. We had qualified for the AFCON.
We had qualified for the AFCON.
I'm not a fan of Eric Shell. My videos are there. They bear me testament. I've always said it, that Eric Shell is not a manager that should be handling the Super Eagles of Nigeria. I have said it. Enough of all these managers coming to build their CVs with the Super Eagles job. You understand? An average good coach, an average decent coach must succeed with the Super Eagles. Yes,
An average coach.
An average decent coach. That is what his salt. I'm not talking of a tier 1 coach. I'm talking of even a tier 2 or tier 3 coach. That is what his salt. That knows what he's doing. Will succeed with Nigeria's national team. Because if I talk to Super Eagles now, your mind will go to this team. No, Nigeria's national team, because there is an abundance of talent in this country. If you really want to work, there is an abundance of talent. Not to those who will come here and be doing trial luck. Everybody's doing trial luck. Trial and error.
Yeah.
Eric Shell has been basically doing trial and error. And it's been working. And it's been working because of individual brilliance.
Yeah.
Not because of any tactical masterclass. On that note, I would have loved to say, fire him now. But because of the fact that instability again and this, that, I will say, okay, let him take us to the Nations Cup.
Now.
See, the truth is, Eguavon told us here that he wanted to step out and concentrate on his what's it called, technical director job. That was what he told us, that he wanted to concentrate on the technical role. If not, he's a better manager to manage the Super Eagles than Eric Shell. Of course. Eguavon is a better manager than Eric Shell.
Eguavon has been there for how many years now?
Yes.
Yeah, so if coach Nigeria, I think we should move on away from Eguavon.
I know we should move on, but I'm just saying that if push come to shove, if worse come to worse, Eguavon is a better manager than Eric Shell. Eguavon has taken us to the Nations Cup semi-final. Yeah, Eguavon has given us some brilliant football as well. So he's been there, done that. If we ever want to change, while we're looking for that perfect manager, he can also slot in.
Again,
that's the truth.
Again.
Not again. Me myself, I want us to go forward. See, let me tell you something. We had the opportunity to get Javier Renard. No, let me say something, legend. We had the opportunity to get Javier Renard. They give us the rhetoric of money no day to pay Javier Renard. We couldn't afford him.
Yeah.
So we have the opportunity to get some decent coaches. I still say it till today. Former England national team coach Vin-Goran Eriksson, the allegation he laid on the NFF when they wanted him to coach the national team, nobody has rebutted that allegation. Nobody. So is it really the fact that the NFF is broke, or the fact that they cannot get something out of the contracts that will be given to these coaches that are worth their salt? That is why they are not going after them. Because when you bring a houseboy coach, like the houseboy coaches that you have been calling, who knows what discussion has gone down behind the scene? For a manager like Gernot Rohr to come become national team coach, you think in a clear eye? Even when you treat them badly, even cut in pay and all of that, is still there. You think in a clear eye. Then at the end of the day, what will those coaches be doing with the national team? Most likely they will be running racket with the national team to augment. You understand? How did Eric Shell become national team coach? I have given this analysis several times. Eric Shell is the first manager to make Mali crash out of the quarterfinal of the Nations Cup after they have progressed from the group stage. Most times when Mali progress from the group stage, they at least get to the semi-final. Eric Shell, the quarter-final game that Mali was knocked out, they played against a 10-man team and they lost. They didn't even take the game to penalties. I have said this countless times. He is not the man for the national team. But the NFF will tell you that they don't have money to get the kind of coach that we need. He has said that he wants a foreign manager. Which foreign manager? Another racketeer. Now we will go carry
So
come.
we should bring Eguavon in there.
I am not saying they should bring Eguavon.
should
What
bring
I'm- no,
Siasia.
see, whether to the best of my knowledge, Nigerian coach. There are Nigerian coaches that have shown that they
We're not
are.
moving forward. We're moving backwards.
So do you
Really?
think
We
now?
should really move
we should bring.
Excuse me.
We should bring Eguavon.
Let me ask you. Okay.
Eguavon.
Not
Siasia.
Eguavon.
Diak,
Come on
let me
now,
ask
come
you a
on.
question. Do you think if we create the enabling environment, I want to ask you a question.
For these coaches to succeed.
Do you think if we create the enabling environment, pay these coaches the money they deserve, give them the hand and space to do their job without interference, do you think Eric Shell will be a better manager than Olise?
Yes. Olise is better manager than the one we have now.
That's what I'm saying. So we're saying basically the same thing. Do you think Eric Shell will be a better manager than Samson Siasia if you give him the enabling environment?
If you give him.
Yes, if you give Safi Siata the free hand, enable environment and money.
To tell me now they didn't give Siasia the good environment to do his job.
I am not saying that basically, but whatever happened during Siasia's time. I know everybody will point to the 2022.
Or Eguavoen as well. They gave Eguavoen all the tools for him to do
Eguavoen
his
gave us
job.
better results than.
But when it comes to decision, just like the same one now, we're out. When we get to quarterfinal or semi-final, when to make the right decision, they're not there. So we should give Eguavoen like 3 times to coach the national team. Come on. 3 times to coach the national team. So you're telling me Eguavoen is the best coach in Nigeria now
No, you're getting me mixed up. I said if push come to shove, if we are even going to consider the option of sacking Eric Schell, that's what I'm saying. If we're going to consider that option, I don't want them to sack him. So basically, because of the instability it will create, Baba, let them allow the guy do the AFCON. And after the AFCON, you can now sit back and look for a good coach. You understand? It's not as if I'm saying, okay, let's recycle. But at the end of the day, if you like, you get Pep Guardiola. These boys, they will spoil his name.
Chai. Okay.
Unless he will just come and sweep this waste pipes away.
All right, no problem. Let's move on. We dey come back. Welcome to Bet Boom. This is where we share the most impressive Bet Boom slips. Tickets that are boomed on Bet Boom, courtesy of Bet Naija, stand the chance to win up to 1 billion naira. You hear me? You go play. Bet Naija go boom your tickets and you will win up to 1 billion naira. And no be cho as I dey talk. Evidence day. I'm going to give you examples of people who put their money where their mouth is. And these people had their tickets boomed by Bet Naija and they won fantastic prizes. This punter put a stake of 100 naira on 200 odds to win 20,000 naira. Bet Naija boom that ticket to 200,000 naira. Somebody shout, boom! This other player put 50,000 naira on 7.66 odds to win 382,811 naira 58 kobo because Bet Naija go pay you reach your kobo. Bet Naija boom that ticket to 765,623 naira 16 kobo. Somebody shout, boom! This player carry 100,000 naira. Stake am on top of 1.94 odds. How much you won't win? 194,000. Bet Naija boom that ticket to 1,940,000. Imagine say you won't win 194,000. You can't wake up because of say Bet Naija say I will boom your ticket so that you can celebrate. Then boom that ticket to 1,940,000. And finally, this person placed a stake of 30,500 on 7.55 odds. How much you won't win with the 30,500? 230,275 naira. But Bet Naija say, don't worry, I will shock you. Bet Naija boom that ticket to 2,302,750 naira. Now only Bet Naija they run up. Boom, 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 boom. Welcome back to the Home Talk Podcast brought to you by Bet Naija, your home of Bet Boom. Still in the studio with the absolute legend, Yakubu, the Yak Ayegbeni. And, na Ponta's Corner we did. So, very interesting questions. And he will be the focal point in this conversation. So, let's begin with your journey. Very interesting journey. Born in Benin City. And from there to the world, you went ahead to conquer the world. Let's start from your journey in Benin City. How did it all begin?
Grew up in Benin and live in Benin. My parents still live in Benin too, my dad and my mom. And my elder brother lives in Asaba, so where my younger brother lives in Asaba too. Then my younger sister lives in Portsmouth, and our last boy lives in London as well, while my other one lives in America, then one lives here in Lagos. So growing up in Benin where you have 6 brothers and 1 sister, it's quite different, growing up and you live in 2 rooms, where you share a bathroom, and it's like a community, where if you use the restroom and you have to be in the queue, It's a long story where that's the motivation, where you play football in the street, You finish from school, you play in the street there, with no shoes, no shoes. You just play there, you enjoy football. It was tough, growing up. My dad and my mom, have to help them a lot, My dad is like a contractor who build houses, Sometimes I will go with my dad, to go to the site to carry those blocks, So you have to also to live as a football player, and I wanted to be a football player. My dad was like, no, you have to go to school. Like, see this man, what school? I've already done from secondary school already, so you have to try and do your jam and other stuff. I was like, no, I'm done. Then sometimes I think we have a meeting maybe twice every week. He was like, come, we need to speak with my mom. He was like, you need to see how you can go back to school. Like, for me, it's just football,
Yeah.
So whenever I go for football, I just sneak in and come back home, We still play in the street. Even where I grew up, they didn't know, like, I was, like, good,
Yeah.
The first time they saw me play is when I played against Namibia in the Olympic in the qualifiers
Olympic qualifier.
in Lagos here.
Yeah.
The first time the people in the
In my
area.
area saw me play football.
Wow.
Like, they see me with my bag, I go for like training, but like see me like really.
Like, they didn't know you were a very
They
good player.
They didn't know. So I finished that game. I came back to the same neighborhood where, we struggled there, They was like, Ayegbeni, it's not they call me Yaku, they call me Ayegbeni. We saw you on TV. So we didn't know you
This good.
watching football. That team, when you see people like talking about you, they start to their mindset change towards you. Then everyone start embracing you more, I was like, wow. So this is just the beginning, And I was lucky, just like we're talking about, I was lucky to get invited from Okomo. I don't know if you know Okomo FC, where I played in Benin City, where it's a palm oil company where we work. We have to be at work at 6 in the morning. Then by 12, we go for a break. Then 1 hour break. Then 1 o'clock, we're back. Then 3:30, we close. Then 4 o'clock, we have to go for training. So where I work there,
So you were working for the company.
Yes.
And
Also
then
playing for the
afterwards,
company.
you
Also
playing
play,
for the company.
Sometimes they'll move me to work with a painter. Sometimes they'll move me to work with the guys that fix AC. Then sometimes I'll go with the guy with those tractor. So they toast the players around where you can work. So for me, I think going there is just like a transit for me. And I remember when I got a invitation from under 23 from Willie Bazwai.
Yeah.
So my boss there in our club, like, Ayegbeni, we got an invitation for you, And the Bazwai was the first time he saw me, he called me amateur player, And I was the only amateur player in that team. All the rest of the players there, they were like, they play in Nigeria Premier League. But for me, I played in Okomo FC.
Wow.
Yeah, I was there. And for me, I said to myself and I said to everyone, I said, listen, I will bench the professional players. I said, I will play before them. I said, I know I'm better than them. They were just lucky to travel before me. So at the end, I played a few games and with the national team. Then I was in camp. Then I went to Julius Berger. So I went to Julius Berger. Before I went to Julius Berger, I went to Sunshine in Akure. Yeah. I went there. My friend from Benin gave me a letter. Back then, it's a letter. Said, go and give to the coach for the coach to give. Said they play together. I said it should allow you to do the trial. So I trained my first training session. They picked players, but they didn't pick me. But the coach asked me to stay. And he would give those guys money to eat, but he didn't give me any money. And I still remember my dad gave me 1,500. like for my transport. I went there, so I was using my money to eat. I was there for 3 days. And I said to the coach, I was like, listen, you asked me to sit, but you have to give me something to eat. I said, if not, I have to go back. So I packed my bag and I left. Then I went straight to Bega. Then I came to the national team. We played a friendly game against Sunshine. And that coach was there. And I went, after the game, I went straight to meet the coach. I said, Coach, do you remember me? I was like, yeah, Ayegbeni. Yeah. I said, nah, I will sign you. I was like, Coach. I said, no. I said, I'm in Julius Berger already. Julius Berger is one of the biggest
team at the
big
time.
team at that time. I said, is Julius Berger there? I said, no. I can't be in this place with, you have already signed with one of the best clubs in the world. And from there, I got a trials to the same club you mentioned, Joe Vicente.
Yes.
I went there with a player called Haromuko. I don't know if you remember Haromuko. We were the guys. So we went there for to trials and to sign. We got there. Dodo Mayana just signed there.
Wow.
Peter Rufai.
Okay.
And they gave us a contract. The contract they gave to us was in Portuguese. I can't even really read what they put there. You know, I was like, I'm telling Harry, I think this contract, I'm not comfortable with this stuff, you know. And the guy that took us there was Silvanos Okpara. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Silvanos Okpara that took us there. So we in Nigeria, I was like, we need sign-off fee. You know, like, you know what it's called sign-off fee. You have to give us sign-off fee. Then I said to Harry, I said, we have to give to Dodo to check the contract. So they said Dodo traveled to Spain. Then Dodo came back, Mayana. He was like, Big Bros, said, check this contract. And he was reading the contract. I was like, So who gave you guys this contract? I was like, the club. I was like, Big Bros, the contract, no good. It was like, it's okay. You guys are lucky. They gave you guys place to stay. Like Omokachi and the other players that went to Belgium, their contract, it's not like this, but you guys should just play and play, then you get a proper contract. Then I said to her, I said, listen, we need to speak to the Silvanos, the guy that took us there. So I said, sir, they need to give us a bonus. If they don't give us a signing bonus, I want to go. They was like, he didn't get paid like that. They gave him 10,000. They said they're going to give him 10,000 euros.
Yeah.
Then I said to her, I said, they gave him 10,000 euros. What about we? I said, I'm not going to stay. I said, I'm going back. Then he said, Ayegbeni, if you want to go, you're free to leave. Ari will stay. Ari was like, no. If he goes, I'm going with you. Then they said, just wait. That day was on Sunday. He said, wait, let's go to the club and speak to the club so that they can add more money on you guys paid, you know. So the contract is a 2-bedroom, a flat where we share one room and a living room. So, but no car, because we just walk from our training ground to the apartments like in 25 minutes walk. So it's not too far. Then at the end, Julius Berger was asking for 300,000. Berger told them 50,000. But at the end, they knew I was about to sign. They increased the money. Then the club was like, listen, we can't afford to pay that kind of money anymore. So we left and I went straight to Israel. And that Israel deal was there before. Yeah. The visa they've already sent the visa, but I said, let me go to Portugal. Yeah, Portugal. And then I came back and I make the call. I was like, look, I'm back already. Like, everything is still in place.
Wow.
Get a visa. Then the embassy used to be in Lagos. Get a visa. Then I went there. It was hard because leaving home, you know, they don't speak English. It's like 2 or 3 players that speak English in the team. You have Yossi Benayoun was there, Maccabi Haifa, yeah. So I went there and trained. They brought me there to play with the youth team. Then the first 2 training sessions, with the aggressive I have in Nigeria, I think I'm not going back.
Yeah.
The youth team,
everybody.
I'm telling you, I was fighting and everything. I'm like, okay, you train with the first team. Then I trained with the first team. Then we had a game. My agent was there, They didn't pass the ball. They don't want to pass to me. It's much better now when you go trials. They pass to you, not before, because you're coming there to take
somebody's position.
Somebody's spot, yeah. So they didn't pass the ball. So I have to chase the defender
And win the
chase
ball.
to the other one. I try to pass it there, intercept the ball. Then as soon as I scored already, and then you see them, they start to...
They don't know, say this one go score if you give them opportunity.
They start to embrace it. They start to pass the ball to me. Then I went back to my hotel room, and my agent called me. He was like, they're ready to sign you now. He said, is $3,000 okay for you? I said, yes. At the end, I end up getting the lowest salary. Why others were getting like 7,000, 8,000. Because 3,000, you convert $3,000 back at that time.
Yeah.
The experience, no experience, that $3,000 is better for you. I said, yeah. And he just said, fine. In my head, African boy, a young boy from Benin, you check $3,000 is a lot of money, Then I end up...
A legend, I come close
then I end up seeing the money was too small for me, and the other guys were getting more money. I was like, what can I do? I'll keep training. And Maccabi Haifa used to, they win every game, So by the time you win 4 games, they're like Manchester United, Every game you have to win. When you draw a game, I know you support Man U, right?
Yes, I
like
the example that you use. Maccabi Haifa, they win every game. They are like Manchester United.
You have said Manchester United of old.
But it's still the same Manchester. Yesterday, today, and forever.
So then, by the time you start to win games, you win 3 games and 1 draw, then bonuses, you're getting almost 5K, 6K, so which is not bad, From there, I was playing and played, and I have an opportunity to travel to Kiev to play in Dynamo Kiev. The president came over to watch me play, and with the same Harry Omoko.
Okay.
We played together in Maccabi. So they watched both of us. They wanted to take 2 of us. Then my agent, Pini Zahavi, he said, look, Yakov, he called me Yakov. He said, Yakov, I want you to stay. Give me 1 year. Just 1 year, do everything, then I'll take you to England. I was like, 1 year. This guy Harry's going to Kiev, making about 15 grand.
Yeah.
A month, me, I'm still under 6 grand,
Yeah.
They're like, you know what? I'll speak to the president. We'll have a little bit of your bonuses.
Yeah.
It's not up to Ari Omuko's wages. Then I start to play, and it drove me off to the train station. So when I picked my car, he was driving a Volvo, and those days you have those SIM card you put in the car where you can make calls. Like phone, not like now you have Bluetooth. Like back then you have like a phone in your car. You can put SIM card on it to make call. I was like, I say, Penny, you have it. This guy is very nice, young boys like this guy is like, Yaakov, my son, trust me. If this guy, he said, this guy is nothing. If you work hard, you will buy a better car than this one. Exactly 1 year. I traveled. I signed for Portsmouth. And I drove down to his home to see him in Marble Arch in London. God have already blessed already, and I bought a Range Rover. So I drove the Range Rover to his house. I parked it at the side. I was with him by maybe 30 or 1 hour. I came downstairs. He's going out. I was like, Yakov, are you going to get home? I said, Penny. He said, that's my car. He said, I told you, Yakov, my son. I told you. He said, 1 year I told you, remember? He said, if you work hard again, you buy
Bigger car.
I'm telling you. Then I moved to Everton. Then I bought Bentley.
Eh?
Yeah.
Playing for Everton.
Yeah. But then I took it to his house again. It's like true life story, Like he said, just work hard. He said, if you work hard, you will get whatever you wanna be in life. And it's been part of my life, where forget about. He's my agent. I never signed a contract with him.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, I never signed a contract. It's based on trust. Based on it's like a dad to me in football, where wherever he would just call me like, Yako, there's this club looking for you. What do you think? In Israel they call it kesef. Kesef is money. I said, I'm a business footballer. Once money is good and the club is, why don't standard? Why not from one place to a better place? Why not take the step? That's why I took it. Then from there, from Portsmouth, Middlesbrough, Everton, then to China and other places, being part of my journey. Where he said, I remember we went to a place we had a game in London, Everton, and Vito Anichebe was trying to I should speak to my agent, We went to see him upstairs. I said, listen, do you have an agent? Vito, he said, something like that. He said, my son says, I don't want to be your agent. Stop jumping from one agent to another. He said, it will mess you up. Just try to get a better one where he can direct you. But you see so many players now, they have different agents from one to another. But I still work with him, So he's one of the best in the world. Yeah. The one that look after Rio Lewandowski and Neymar. I'm the first black and Nigeria player. He always under his management was like.
So you still work with him now?
Yeah.
So don't worry, I have some players.
All right. So legend, it's interesting this story that you have shared, and it is testament to the fact that irrespective of your background or where you are from, if you're focused, if you're determined, definitely God go blow that whistle and you go play.
Yes.
So we're still going to discuss in details because you played in the Champions League, played against big teams. We'll go discuss all those ones. But let's just take it one after the other. Now, you played for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, played for different clubs, played under several coaches. I want to bring this home now. The Super Eagles of Nigeria, we have switched coaches. We had the conversation here where we were saying Olise, Eguavon, Samson Siasia, and you said you want Eguavon to come back, after what he has done and all.
He said he doesn't want Eguavon to come back.
You were asking that, do you want him to come back after? So it is a pointer to the fact that we have changed coaches.
Yeah.
Do you think the problem with the Super Eagles of Nigeria is the inconsistencies with respect to having a coach that stays for a very long time? Or it is just that the team is not good enough?
When you look back at when Shaibu Amondo was in the coach, it was my coach back then. I think he's still one of the best African coaches. He listened to players and their opinion as well.
Yeah.
Where many people will disagree with me. But I still believe Shaibu is still one of the best African coach then, which he was in under 23 as well, Yeah. Then Super Eagles. Christian Chukwu was okay as well too, But for we changing coaches now with this one, we're talking about our new coach now. I think we should allow him to just take the team to the Nations AFCON because it's too close to to bring in another coach, to bring in a coach. We're talking about bringing Austin Eguavon. I don't think Siasia. I don't think we need Siasia and Eguavon anymore. We've gone past that era to bring those guys there. Eguavon has been there for like 3 or 4 times now.
Yeah.
But I don't think when you check his record, he did not fantastic job. But I think we should forget about Eguavon and try to sit down together and look for who we can bring. And we're moving forward. We're not moving backward, bringing those people back. See, I don't have anything. Eguavon was my coach as well, too. We're from Benin City as well. But it's better we should look forward and bring in anyone who can be capable to look after
To take us far.
Take
All
us
right.
far.
You scored plenty goals in your career. You scored a lot of goals, over 100 and something, maybe 70 or thereabout. But which goal in all of the goals you scored?
Which one? There are a lot.
Okay, tell me your top 3 goals that you love the most in your career.
Scoring against Manchester United. I know it's your team, sorry.
I know if you forget one when they beat us 5.
Scoring
I gave
against
you a center,
Man
they
U.
escort me go house.
Scoring against Arsenal too, you remember? That one is something special, yeah. When I was in Blackburn Rovers.
Okay.
Then Everton too, scoring Man United. And it was special, you know. I remember Champions League, you know. That was my first goal against Mario penalty, you know. Scoring against one of the big club in England and a club from Maccabi Haifa from Israel, you know.
Yeah.
For me, it's always
You
special.
scored a hat-trick in that match. Was that the match?
No. I
hat-trick?
scored one, then I scored Olympiacos.
It was against
Okay.
Olympiacos that you scored the hat-trick.
Olympiacos
Yes,
to score goals and scoring in the national team too.
Yeah.
That's my motivation, you know. I always like when I score goals in the club side, I want to score in the national team. Then go to the World Cup as well. To score a goal in the national team, it was like a dream for me, you know. After missing that chances, then a few minutes later we got a penalty. Then I remember Uche wants to take it. Uche Kalu wanted to take the ball. I was like, no. In my head, I knew that was the last
Opportunity.
chance to score, and that was the last time I would play at the World Cup. Because I think after that World Cup, I know already I'll be done from
The national
team.
So let's talk about that miss. That goal miss against South Korea.
It's been like how many years now?
Yes, because everybody still talks about it. And you even remind us at the beginning of the show. It's been 15 years now.
Oh,
You know, you
wow.
reminded us at the beginning of the show. In that moment, that time when you missed that ball, the camera showed your face. You just did like this, they chew your chewing gum like, What was going through your mind at that time when you missed that goal?
But inside me, for real, I was gone. I was dead.
Aye.
Oh, really?
Like when I mean dead, like I was 0.
Wow.
Because as soon as I missed it already, as soon as I touched the ball, I knew it's out already because the way
The contact.
you know. And there's a big screen there at the stadium there, you know.
Yeah.
So I was watching the replay. The replay, chewing that gum, smiling. What do you want me to do?
Inside you were dead.
Yeah, inside me, I was gone.
Wow.
I was like, wow, how did I miss this chance? But 100% of my head, I knew already. I was like, this boy is go already. But as soon as I touch it, I was like, wow, I like this.
Yeah.
But people think smiling.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't mean it. I want to score goal in the national. I want to score goal at the World Cup.
Yeah.
Any stuff you do at the World Cup and club side, it will be there in the history of football in the world, you know. For me, just to miss it, then I miss it. I was like, wow. My brother in the stadium, I swear, you know, so after the game, I was like, how did you take that penalty? I was like, in my head, one was like, just go there and smash it to the left side. One was like, just smash it to the other side. The other one was like, just stick to the way you
Normally play.
normally do. So as soon as I saw the keeper, I just moved that step. I just put it there. And it's a shame the coach took me off already, you know. I can still feel it. Then I will score. as a striker, maybe we'll see me feel the same. Before I score goals, I see already like I've played that game already, I've scored.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I'm telling you, yeah.
Yeah. I can relate.
I know already. I know I can tell you that I see already. It's like I've played this game already. Once I score, I see already like this one is gonna be.
So you knew that if they did not substitute in that game, that you would have scored.
Yeah, I know. As soon as I saw my number there, I was like, oh shit. I was like, no.
So the way you were playing, you did not even think that the coach would take you off?
No, I didn't think so. As soon as he done, I was like, wow, I know we're gonna go out already.
Hey.
Inside me, I was like, you should just give me another few minutes, because the confidence as a striker, when you score, you got the motivation, the stuff was there. Even after the World Cup, I came back home and I saw Wisin Oruma, at the gym back then. It was like, I said, I knew already. So when the coach took you off, I knew you guys would go. He should have just kept you for another 10, 20 minutes too. As soon as I saw that board, I was like, oh, everywhere go quiet. Got to the dressing room, everyone was quiet. No, even me, coming back to Nigeria, at the airport, the fans, they were outside, they were like, boo, not like now, like before when we were coming to the country, you see people at the airport. Yes. A lot of people, they want to see us. The atmosphere was crazy, Even going out to play football, you get insults, like, what can I do? I was like, you forget about my chances. I've scored so many, So what can you do? Qualify Nigeria to the World Cup and I didn't go. I think the skipper say the same, talk about it. I see even me, they still owe me money too.
So they still owe you money?
I didn't get anything from the same Olise was talking about because we qualified for that tournament, but we didn't get any money too. So it's part of what we're talking about.
Hold on, as a man.
But do you think? Okay.
But do you think that particular moment, that goal that you missed, robbed you of prospective opportunities, and even just overshadow or rubbish everything that you've done before?
No, not really. I still believe I still score goals. It's not today. I still remember when I was in Boro, I was scoring goals in Middlesbrough, and they're talking about this
World Cup.
No, not World Cup was in Everton.
Everton.
Even in Boro, when I was in Boro, when they nominate players for African Footballer of the Year, that year I was scoring goals. That year Nigeria never nominated. They said they forget to nominate me. I was the one scoring goals. That year they never did. I have chances to be there, to be if I don't be.
Yeah.
But still, to come second or third is still something, but they never did.
So do you think the Nigerians were really unfair to you with how they treated
Of course, yeah. I think so. Some people still respect me. Some people, I don't know. But it's
you
life.
want to move on from it?
I just move on, I don't think about it. When you talk about things, there's so many players have so many history to talk about their own playing for the national team, the way they've been treated and other stuff, Sometimes you just allow things to go. And even Mediator was telling me, I was like, maybe because you're not in a top club,
That's why they still pick on you.
That's why they didn't nominate me for that year.
Yeah.
I was like, who cares? I'm just scoring goals
for fun
and doing my stuff, There are so many stuff players go through their life, when they're playing football, For me, I don't allow those stuff to affect me. I just go there to do my stuff.
Yeah.
Even when I have a issue with my ex-wife there, at home, when I go to the pitch, I score too. It's like I take the
motivation.
But just go. Once I cross that line, I'm telling you, I forget about anything. That place was my happy place.
Yeah.
That's why I stay wherever, I still play football till now, even in London. Every Wednesday I play from 10 to 12 when I'm free. I still do my stuff.
So, legend, don't be angry. Let me ask, because it's good that we have opportunity to ask people like you these questions and then you share your own story. Now, Toyosi has asked that, do you think that Nigerians picking on you, whether it's unfair? But let me ask now. I remember I was in the common room, Mbanefo Hall, University of Nigeria.
Yeah.
Millions of people my age were excited and were looking forward to us winning that game because we had the quality.
Yeah.
Do you think that maybe some people felt that you did not really feel pain missing that open goal? Because in the introduction I said you're always smiling.
What?
Because you can't chew gum. It can't be like say, maybe some people were expecting you to fall down on your knees and begin to cry.
Yeah.
Like
and
on that 17 girls.
put your hand on your head.
Yeah.
But you
Like
were
Richelle.
you were looking and you were chewing gum.
I should pour water in my head then.
Like Richelle, the Richelle, they pour water for your head because your head they hot. Do you think that, because now you have the opportunity to explain yourself, do you think that if maybe you had reacted in a certain way, a lot of Nigerians would have felt, because now you have mentioned this side of the story, and many of us now can understand that in your mind, you felt that you were dead. But the outward reaction that some people are saying, maybe him just feel like say, hey, he don't miss her. Now what's happen?
No. For me, everybody have their own reaction. For me, even when I miss chances in the club side, I just think about the next one. Yeah. If you miss one this week, maybe 3 days later or 4 days or so, you score now, they forget about it. But in the national team, when you miss, people still talk about it. Maybe because of the importance of the game also, or because it's at the World Cup or Nations Cup or qualifiers, But they forget about the ones you've scored.
Like the ones you scored in Omdurman.
Yes, you understand?
Yeah.
And they didn't come outside to say, how come we never picked this boy to go to the World Cup? I keep saying it all the time, where a coach will be asking you, what position
do you
play when you're the one made them be in this situation to go to the World Cup? Did anyone came outside to say, what they did to this boy was wrong? We suffer all the time, like the players, we players, we don't support each other.
The players don't support each other.
When I mean, someone will be going through stuff about football. You don't see players who said, it's normal to support there. But when I missed that chances, there was no one player that came out and said, it's just happened. I deal with the situation all by myself. But now it's a little bit much better. But then I have to, it's my cross. You carry your cross by yourself.
So your coach was asking you, which coach was that? Onigbinde was asking you what position did you play?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you were highest goal scorer for Nigeria at the qualification.
You remember I mentioned the same with Olisa, at the training ground, where we train in London.
Yeah.
I played maybe in training. I would train maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes. The training is over.
Yeah. He wasn't playing you in training.
No.
The same squad that had Femi or Papumi.
Yeah. Then you have Bartholomew.
Ogbeche, that they just brought from PSG at the time.
Yeah, you brought Soja as well.
Fetebere.
Yeah. So
Durag.
Yeah. Too many players they brought in that team where they never supposed to be in that place, and then they were there.
Yeah.
The coach was asking you which position do you play?
I said it already now. I can repeat it. The coach was asking me, what position do you play?
He didn't even know his players.
Yeah.
All right, no problem. Let's talk about happier times now.
Yeah.
Your proudest moment playing for the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
My first call up for the under-23, played against Namibia. Yeah, I think Namibia and Lagos. I still remember then it was then Buffering Joe, Yeah. After the game, then he called me and said, Yakubi. And he called me Yakubi. He said, Yakubi, he said, I'll invite you for the
National
team, the Super Eagles.
Wow.
Yeah. Then got invite for the Super Eagles. I was like, wow, I'm here with the big boys. Where Finidi George, so many big players.
Big
I keep. Vito was there too, Tijani Babangida, I didn't play, Mokachi wasn't there anymore because he was injured.
Yeah.
So with these players, playing with these men, I call them men, 94 said they were men.
Yeah.
You see them, they fight with each other, but when it comes to football and that pitch, they don't joke around, they don't mess around. They make joke outside football, but when it comes to that pitch for me, to play there, the under 23, to get it caught up on the 23, then to play from 23 to the Super Eagles is always special.
Interesting.
So the first game you played.
It's very, very special. We played against, I think, Eritrea or so.
Okay.
So being at the Nations Cup in Mali, it was special, watch these guys be at the Nations Cup to play, then for me to be there, to sit there, to play. You remember I told Olise, sometimes I've been invited to the national team from Israel. They were like, you say, Yakubu, today you stay upstairs, tribune, to watch. I just brought you here for you to learn. So I was like, get angry. Why did you bring me here? But I said, just don't worry, you play when the time is right. Then when he started bringing me, then he started putting me on the left side. Then Julius Agawa will play up front, or Agali. Then he taught me how to play on the left side, Bonfrijo. I never used to
Play left.
I never used to like it. It was like, you play there because you use both feet, you can bring it there at the end, When he started to see me, in the club side, I start to go to the left side. He always messaged me, say, Yakubu, you never used to like this place, So I still have that connection with him. He still message me, sometimes to check on me, It's the relationship, the friendship for me, the greatest moment, in my football career, be a professional player and to play for Nigeria.
Interesting. So let's talk about the defenders you played against. You played against some rugged defenders. I don't know if you can just give me like your top 3 defenders that you played against and that gave you a tough time.
Emmanuel Vidic from Man United is really, really like very, very aggressive, He never give you space. It's like, it's really tough. Then Rio is clever. I keep saying Rio is not like Vidic where he's like a beast. Rio is very, very intelligent, He's very good with the ball. Vidic is not good with the ball, but
he's very aggressive.
Very aggressive. Then JT, John Terry.
No Arsenal defender gave you tough time.
No.
Wow. Okay. No need to even talk too much. No need to talk too much.
Can we postpone this episode?
No need to talk too much. No need to talk too much. Oh yeah, let's continue. Good. So Nemanja Vidic of Manchester United, Rio Ferdinand, very clever, of Manchester United, and John Terry of Chelsea. Can we even increase it to 5? Let's see whether the club will even...
Maybe Arsenal.
Arsenal, no chance.
Okay, no problem. Let's move on. So there was this swagger around you.
Is that part of the question? The question you asked me.
No, it's his answer that brought it now. It's his answer. So there's this swagger around you.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care what they happen. I just want to play football. Yeah. Give me the ball and let's make it happen. Where did you get this aura from?
I don't know. It's like I was born like that. Because going through from Benin, the also rugged, I was like,
shaped you.
This place, this is the happy place. This is where I'm making my money. This is where I'm happy. Why not? You have to have that swagger, Once you're in that pitch, you have to be rugged.
All right.
Okay. Of all the coaches you played with, I will extend it both Nigeria and club side. Which coach can you say okay, this coach understand me well and I enjoy playing under this coach the most?
Harry
Harry Redknapp.
Harry was number one, because he gave me that chance to play in England, to play championship football. Then we got promoted to the Premier League.
Yeah.
Then he always like bringing players, like whatever you want to do, you ask Harry, you need 2 days or 3 days off. You give you.
Yeah.
Then even when we lose game, you see him, you go crazy, Give him 10 or 15 minutes before you leave the stadium, Then you see put his hand around you, say, come on, we have another game the weekend, we need to win. And I remember playing against So Campbell, from the big show for Arsenal, in Highbury. That was my first game against Arsenal. Then before that game, he called me, was like, Yag, said, listen, he's just big, he can't run. You kill him. I'm telling you, you're gonna kill him. I think after that game, everywhere in England, it was like, wow, there's this Nigeria guy that played in Portsmouth, and we lost that game with I think 1-0 or so, but I was with So back to back, and I didn't give him space. He know how to speak to player. Harry was number one. I've been with so many, like David Moyes is another one where his training is like a military training.
David Moyes.
Yeah, he love to run. You run for fun. Even when you're tired, he still wants you to keep running. It's like a military club where we train a lot, But in Nigeria, Nigerian national team, Amadou Shaibu was number one.
Yeah.
And I like the way he put players, he understand, Keshi was his assistant back then too, With Shaibu it was special to me, very, very special to me.
Yeah.
Then Bonfrey Joe was good, I swear. Bonfrey Joe was quite good. And Lagerbach, I don't know, people don't
That's
Lagerbach.
People think
2010.
Yeah, 2010, but people think he's not a good coach. I think he's still one of the best coach. And I remember for we all do pronzo about games, analyze games about Messi, the way the Argentina they're gonna play, all the teams who play Korea.
Yeah.
They got all the videos where we sit there and watch their weaknesses and their strength.
Yeah.
Why our own coach, I don't think they have it.
Yeah. Lagerbach was coming from having coached Sweden at the time.
Yeah.
So he was a very good coach.
He was a very good coach. And I still remember when, after the World Cup, that same day, I think we having dinner, I was like, why don't you stay? He said, no, but you have other stuff to do. I think he said the federation wanted him to stay, but he chose to go. But the way I analyze training, the way we train, we train like the way we play in Europe.
Yeah.
That's why if you see most of the African team now, the way that if you look at the Congolese team yesterday, they're very composed with the ball. They don't like to kick the ball. They pass the ball. These are the kind of stuff we need to build if we want to bring in a coach. Bring in a coach where the players will understand it to play. But Lagerbach was one of number one with the Shaibu and Ari. They were like top manager for me.
Okay. I think you're the highest scoring Nigerian in the Premier League.
Yes.
Yeah. Almost 100 goals. 95 goals. Yeah. 95 goals. Do you think anybody will break that record?
Why not? The record is made to be broken. But Premier League is tough.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's the most difficult league to score goals, People don't understand. The toughest in football is to score goals.
Yeah.
Defenders, you see everybody.
Yeah.
But to score goals is really, really tough, But I was lucky enough to get the right players around me, and they believe in me. When they pass the ball to me, then I will score goals. And when I score, I believe I will score another one. But Premier League is still number one. Any players dreams to play there, to come there to play. You can play in Spain, fine, but that place, Premier League, you don't play Barcelona or Real Madrid. It's quite different.
Yeah.
But Premier League is the toughest league where people struggle,
Yeah.
where people become big.
Yeah.
And when you play in the Premier League, you can play anywhere in the world. Anywhere, yeah. Because it's really, really tough.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then you go from tough to like
Less.
less,
Yeah.
yeah. So Premier League is very, very tough. The physicality is too much.
Okay.
And speaking of the Premier League and being tough, what was your most unforgettable moment playing against the top siders at that time, the likes of Chelsea, Arsenal?
No,
and
Man U,
Manchester
top sides at
United?
that time. Man U, Chelsea, Arsenal.
Okay, top siders at that time: Manchester United, Chelsea, Arsenal.
Playing against them.
Yeah.
When you're playing against a big team, they give you space to play.
The big teams give you space.
They let you play. When you made mistake,
you are having a block.
when you make mistake, they punish you. That's why you see the big team. They just pass the ball. Any small mistake you make, they punish you. But when we played against the big team, I remember playing against them with Moise. We always train. You have to be physical, and Mayu, they don't like it when it's really, really like tough. We have to make it like rugged. For then, we have to fight. Like Arsenal too, back then, Arsenal, we know they can pass the ball, but we have to make it rough for them. And there's another team. It's not big, but Stoke City back then. You train every week. They'll say, don't kick the ball close to the throwing because they have
Rory
Delap.
Oh, we put it there. But playing against those big teams like Arsenal, Man U, and Chelsea, you have to be in your game to ready to fight with them and try not to take too many risks and try not to make mistake. When you made mistake, you get punished.
Okay, this is not in the script. Let me ask you this question. If you were to go back to your playing career now and rank these teams, which one would you prefer to play for? Amongst these top three teams that you have mentioned, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man U, which of the teams would you have preferred to play for, considering the way they play?
Arsenal, Chelsea,
Man U. If you had the opportunity to choose a team to play for, if you were to go back in your playing career now.
Arsenal.
God bless you.
Why Arsenal?
Please,
Why
can
Arsenal?
we end the show now? Sorry. Don't worry. Can we end the show now?
Wait now.
Let's end the show.
Wait now.
Let's end the show now.
Yeah.
You will play for a team that you will not win the Champions League.
Let's end the show now.
Oh yeah, wait. Let him respond.
Listen, with me, they'll win the Champions League.
Let's end the show. Let's go back to the next segment. It's okay.
You should be thanking him. So what you should be saying now is Arsenal should go back.
Don't worry.
And go and
Do you know
sign
what
him.
he's saying? He's saying that he will play for a team that can feed him better. Because it is only Arsenal that knows how to create those spaces and feed a striker like him.
That's what we are saying.
And the rule
better
is
than Thierry Henry
feed
in
the
Champions
yak
League final.
and he will score.
That's what we are
So that's why he's telling you that he cannot go and play for Bricklayer Football Club like Manchester United.
That won the
Neither can he
Champions
go and
League.
play for Agboro Football Club like Chelsea. That he would rather play for Arsenal. Please, I would drive you around the whole of Lagos. I'll be your
Well,
Uber.
if you look back at your career right now that you're done, do you ever feel any regret of something you could have done differently? Do you
No.
feel fulfilled and something you just maybe change, a decision that you just feel like maybe I should have done this differently?
No, really, because I think, like I said before, I keep saying it. It's like I'm repeating myself. I was like, I pushed myself to be in that position where I played.
Yeah.
I was unlucky not to play for Chelsea. Because I have chances to sign for Chelsea. Then I got injured. I ruptured my Achilles and I didn't play for 11 months.
Wow.
That was the day they was negotiated about 15 million to Chelsea. Then I got injured, so I didn't play. So that was gone. I was crying in the dressing room, like, oh, this is my time to play for one of the bigger club. And but at the end, so far so good. I went to Leicester, then I Championship, score goals. Went to Blackburn Rovers, then came back to the Premier League. But I think I did everything. And if I have someone, some of these boys, they're lucky to have people who push them. Some of them don't have it, but I was the one motivating myself and pushing stuff. All the decision was myself. I have brothers and sister, but I was the one
Making those tough decisions.
making it myself, and at the end, it pays up good. I'm not regretting.
Interesting. So, how much does it matter for a player's career to play at the World Cup?
It's a lot. As a player, when like other countries, they try, but they don't get there. Maybe a smaller country.
Yeah.
We understand they cannot be there because of the group people they're in.
Against.
But for we as a country like Nigeria, it's gonna be a disaster when we don't go through to the World Cup. It's happened before. It's happened now. But these boys now, they think it's cool. It's not cool. It's when next year people that are preparing for the World Cup and they're watching the World Cup, they know some of them, they might never play there anymore because of their age. There's a new generation of new players. Every year you see new players. Osimhen now is on top. Another 2 years,
Someone
else. You know, we used to have like them Igalo then too. You know what I mean. Like the same in our time. We have Obafemi Martins, Julius Agawa, Prince of Monaco. You know, we have players. Player we come, player we go.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be there forever, but it's a massive disaster for the boys now. They go home back to their club. It's all cool, but some of them, I'm telling you, maybe 80% will never play for the World Cup again.
Yeah, it's very bad.
So it's very bad.
Yeah.
So now you have the opportunity to share your story and we can connect with you. For some of us, we only used to see legends on television, but now we can connect and ask questions. Now, over the years, you know, from what you have gathered, what do you think fans misunderstood about you, Yakubu Ayegbeni? I'll give an example. For so many of us growing up, people in my age bracket knew about Sunday Olise, aside from playing and giving his all, was that what they put out in the media was that he was arrogant and did not care about. But thankfully, we have heard the other side of the story, and many of us can now say it was a false narrative that they put out. From your interactions with people now, what do you think many fans misunderstood about the character of or the person of Yakubu Ayegbeni?
Yeah, because you meet different people. People don't know me. I don't know you, but some we said, oh, he's arrogant, is the best. It's when you meet the person personally, then you know if he's really arrogant or not. Like in the national team, they know me. I'm cool, but I don't take me for a ride. You understand? When it's supposed to be this is my stuff. Don't joke with it. Don't touch it. So I don't want to go details of stuff like listen, I want this. It's my right you have to give me. It's when you want to go left, that's why we have issues. And the players not ready, so we can have issues. But I don't bring the issues
To the media.
So most of we back then, we don't speak like strikers. We don't call each other. My very good friend in the football is Julius Agawa. So we share room together. He's a striker like me. We share room together. The other players, I think in my head, which I know, that's why they say I'm arrogant. I always believe I was better than them. I always believe I'll be in the first 11 before them. So I don't care where you come from. It's all about you give me the chance to play. Then let's see who is better.
Who will deliver?
So who is better? That's why he's not arrogant. I always believe in myself.
All right. So if there's a young boy now whose dream is to play in the Premier League as a striker, what would be your advice to that person?
It's all about working hard and listen to listen to your coaches, and he needs to understand it's not going to be easy sometimes, and it's up and down. When you play the 4 or 5 games and no goals, it's how you bounce back. As a striker, sometimes you go 5 games, you don't score. How do you do it? You go back to basics, start to do whatever you've been doing, working hard. That's where you work more harder. Because once you get one, the goal will start coming. Everyone have their own issue about missing goals. But if a young player, he just need to work so hard and try to get the right people behind him.
Interesting. Yeah. Final question now. Do you think this current crop of the Super Eagles of Nigeria are good enough to win a major trophy?
We have to get the players right. We have to pick the right players. It's not all about bringing players when you play 2 games in the club side and they think it's ready. Too many players are not ready for national team. And once we go back to the basics and when you check the statistic of the Nigerian national team, I think we use more players than other African countries. We bring in players who played 1 or 2 games. You see too many faces they're talking about is the best. The African football is tougher than European football. Because of the weather, it's very physical as well, And the training too. Just like I told you, last training is like European training, But like when you come to Africa, it's like you have to twist. You're changing, you change your mentality now to African way. Then when you go back to club side, you take your another weeks to get yourself to twist it again. So it's quite tough, with players. We need to understand it's not all about play 1 games and bring him, When they invite players from the national team in Europe, they don't pick players just on their 1 games or 2 games. It's based on merit. When they check the statistic of how the players have been played
consistently
from not 1 game. He played good. We see the same thing talking about media. Everywhere is this player now. Why don't they invite him for the national team? Invite him to the national team to do what? We're still going to be in the same situation. We have to study these players. Does he really want to play for Nigeria? We don't want to make Nigeria as a place retirement plan where I want to play for England or Germany. I've been waiting for so long. It didn't come. Oh, let me go back to Nigeria. Do you know how the people feel back in Nigeria? I have a house in Nigeria. I was born here in Nigeria. I have a brother. I have friends. We all live here. Most of these guys you want to bring now, they don't know how.
No real connection.
It feels when you lose game.
Yeah.
We lost game. Your people here back home, they swear them,
Yeah.
It's your father, his father is name born this now.
Yeah.
Now your son is, the pressure.
Yeah.
These guys, they don't see pressure. They go back home and we remain in this situation.
Wait, have you had such an experience that you lose a game and people begin to attack your family and
they never attack my family.
Okay. Yeah.
But you see insults everywhere, So your parents, like when I play in the national team, my mom never watch when I play in the national team. She's always nervous. He said because of the pressure for Nigeria. But when I played in England, she sit down and watch. She know the players like Loa in Portsmouth that time. So he watch, the players. So but for national team, then you see her, she'll be using the restroom. And I remember before we go, we went to Ghana 2008. I have a friend, Tunde. We came to London, we came to Lagos together, then I traveled to Ghana. I think I played 1 or 2 games. I didn't score, then I scored. The boy were crying, They say my mom stood up and slapped him. Said, "Why are you crying?" He said, "We don't cry when he score." He said, "We celebrate him." He say he always score goals. He say don't ever do that here. When he score,
You
we
celebrate.
celebrate. He said you don't cry. You understand? He said we celebrate it, we don't cry when he score. You see where I come from. He said no, you don't cry. He's always score goals. Don't cry here, you know. Don't be cry, baby. Cry for what?
Interesting. Una don't hear am from the legend himself. Remember, subscribe at Bet Naija. Turn on post notification so that as they drop, you go dey get the information. Not go anywhere, we dey come back. No, not just go anywhere, we dey come back. Welcome back to the Home Talk Podcast brought to you by Bet Naija, your home of Bet Boom. This is the hot tip segment. Interesting games this weekend. I go just run through some of these games so that you go prepare. There is Burnley, Chelsea. There is Newcastle United against Manchester City. And legend go love this one. There's Manchester United against Everton. One team when he like to torment where. One team when be say in play for. In the Spanish La Liga, there is Elche against Real Madrid. There is Barcelona against Athletic Bilbao, and there is also Getafe against Atletico Madrid. In the Italian Serie A, Napoli versus Atalanta. Look, man, look well, oh, man. Do something for us for that game. And there is also Inter Milan versus AC Milan. That one go hot where. In Germany, Freiburg. A good as una name be Freiburg. They go to Freiuna, Allianz Arena. And another interesting game to look out for would be Wolfsburg against Bayer Leverkusen. In the French Ligue 1, Marseille travel to Nice, and there's PSG against Le Havre. Finally, there's Lille against Paris FC. Games plenty. Just enjoy yourself and go on top of Bet Naija, go arrange your games. Make yourself cash out.
Get explosive odds at random. Introducing Bet Boom. Get massive odds on any sports bet, however you play. Singles, multiples, in play. Zoom. It's time to boom your bet. Available now, only on Bet Naija.
So this is the Shop Anchor segment where I would get my guests to throw their hats in the ring. We go put our mouth for where it is, and then we would look at games. No worry, this particular one we go chop. No, just follow us. All of us go chop this particular one. Joy is coming. There will be happiness all around. So let's look at some of these games and you tell me how we would stake. There's Newcastle against Manchester City.
Let's just go with goals here.
Goals.
Yeah, let's do over 1.
Over 1.5.
Even though I feel Newcastle will win, but let's do over 1.
Over 1.
Newcastle go beat
Man City.
Let's not debate
Let's
that.
do over 1. We're not debating. Let's do
that's
over
not
1.
fun. No, it's okay. You
You want City to slow down.
You wish. There is Elche versus Real Madrid.
Real Madrid win or draw.
Against Elche.
I leave it Real Madrid.
You want to
straight
reduce
win.
our odds.
We are straight
Madrid
win.
straight win, even if na 1-0. Burnley versus Chelsea.
Chelsea
Chelsea.
H2.
Or over 1.
Over 1. Let's do over 1.
For Chelsea sometimes.
Yeah.
Let's do goals over 1.
There's Betis versus Girona. Anthony.
Betis win it a half.
We need a half. Or better yet, win or draw. To be safe.
1x. But Betis is home, right?
Yeah.
Let's double chance
safe.
then 1x.
Then there's Bayern versus Freiburg.
Frying.
At the Hurricane to score
Stay
2.
fried. They will stay fried.
Okay,
No, but I
Bayern.
think that game will be Freiburg to lose.
And that's Bayern to win.
You want first confuse
I know
me.
now.
How many they talk? PSG Le Havre. PSG
straight
to win.
win.
Inter AC Milan.
Naturally, I would games like this.
I'll
I would
go
for both
for
teams to
a
both teams to
draw.
score,
But
but
then
well, let's go with over 1.
let's go for
Over
goals.
1. Rafael Leao.
Now
Lautaro
Italian
Martinez.
Serie A. This will be play 0-0.
But we saw Napoli Inter
You know.
4-3. So yeah.
Well, that'll be. Let's go for 1.5.
That's true. Okay,
That's
over
it.
1.5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we don't arrange them for here now. Just go on top of Bet Naija, arrange your games and play. May the odds be in our favor. Everywhere green. Boom. Welcome to the Prediction Guru segment, where to earn the right to be called a guru, all you need to do is to predict the correct outcome of 3 games In the past, I used to give 5 games, and I'll tell you to tell me the correct score line because you know go just win gifts like that. But Bet Naija call me, use soft voice, follow me talk. Husband material, what do you mean? I want to reward winners. Reduce the number of games from 5 to 3 and let it not be correct score line. Let it be correct outcome. You know, say Bet Naija get soft voice. I can say, yes, Bet Naija, I can hear you loud and clear. So now I am going to give you 3 games and you will tell me the correct outcome. That one means say, you go tell me which team go win, which team go lose, or which game go end for draw. It is as simple as that. Now take the games. First game, Newcastle United versus Manchester City. Game 2, Barcelona versus Athletic Bilbao. Game 3, Inter Milan versus AC Milan. Tell me which team would win, which team would lose, which game would end in a draw. Newcastle United versus Manchester City. Barcelona versus Athletic Bilbao. Inter Milan versus AC Milan. Predict correctly, win fantastic prizes, and earn the right to be called a guru. Or we'll do you unto and call you guguru. Now Bet Naija the runner.
These boys,
we will go to the AFCON. We will atone for this mistake.
they cannot.
really
They
atone.
cannot. Pay.
Super Eagles, we
really
forgive
atone.
you. Go to
Not that
AFCON
they
and
play,
win
may they
it.
even qualify. May they qualify out of their group. The only reason why they will qualify out of their group is that we now have 3rd place team, best loser.
And now for AFCON group, we no go fit qualify.
I think Tunisia they our group
Yes, they are.
with Tanzania, Abi,
We go beat these people
and
now.
who again?
Let me check.
I think is it Tanzania, Uganda, and Tunisia.
We will
Abi, who?
beat who?
First of all, Tunisia will beat us.
Tunisia cannot beat us.
Tunisia get 10 players out for 2021, then beat you, knock you out for round of 16.
All
10,
right.
about 9 to 10 players out, then beat you, knock you out for round of 16.
Be patriotic.
No, I tried it in the last 3 games. I see where I land me. I could just stay my lane. They thought say they will not qualify.
Oh, yeah, no
I tried
wahala.
to support them. These boys are waste pipes.
No wahala.
Now let me say this and say peace.
I was sorry now.
How can you, as a Super Eagles player, you just arrive camp, you just arrive hotel, and the first thing within your mind na to do Snapchat of your hotel environment. Somebody that is supposed to be focused on 2 games, you don't go do Snapchat finish. You don't cause wahala. As you don't cause wahala, you know. Everywhere don't come, distraction. The next thing, we move from that one, we enter strike. For my mind, I feel say, okay, for these boys to even the strike now, right now, or more, you don't sure say they must qualify for the World Cup. We don't do the strike finish. According to now, I say they don't settle on now. It can't reach the main thing, the cross of the matter against Congo DR. You where they do Snapchat, you know if you even chess ball, control ball, pass ball, midfielder or shit. You know if it chess ball, control ball, pass ball. You know if it sprint ball. Snapchat specialist, Snapchat king.
Our group, we have
You know, now you are them dispossessed. Now you them dispossessed. Go score go.
Tanzania and Uganda.
Tanzania go beat us. Tunisia go beat us.
Tanzania will not beat Nigeria.
Okay now. Go
Uganda
there.
no be beat Nigeria.
Tanzania go beat us. Tunisia go beat us.
It's only Tunisia that will give us problem.
We will
They don't go give us problem. They go beat us.
We will even beat Tunisia. Nigeria will win this AFCON to atone for this heartbreak.
No,
To console us.
Atone where?
It's coming home.
Did they atone the last one?
It's coming home.
The last one.
Ghana.
A lot of things
The
happen.
worst Ghana side in history. The worst Ghana side in history stop us from
That
qualifying
side
for
had
the World
Thomas
Cup.
Partey of us now.
The
How is it
worst
the
Ghana side in history. No, let Thomas Partey did there. Finish.
It was the worst Ghana side because when they came for the AFCON, they did do
They
anything.
didn't qualify from the, they didn't make out of their group. The worst Ghana
Didn't do
side.
anything.
Yet they stopped Nigeria from going to the World Cup. Congo DR is an aging side. Cedric Bakambu is 34.
Yes.
Chancellor Mbemba is over
Masuaku.
30.
Masuaku is over 30.
Masuaku is over 30. Just name them.
And some players are not even so standard. Twanzebe plays for Burnley.
Twanzebe. The small ones like Fiston Mayele where they play for Pyramids of Egypt. You know that one try. Chipenga. What's it
Sadiki is for Sunderland.
What's it be Macau. See the players will stop us. Meshach Elia. Now they stop us. Now these players and they stop us. And you say this Super Eagles.
Be optimistic.
This is the worst assembly.
We've been
You see these
optimistic.
content
See what they
creators.
prepared us
You see
with.
these content creators. They are the worst assemblage. Let us disband the entire team and start afresh. Before I was saying let us take like 40%, 60%. Now let's disband the entire team. There are some people I don't even want to see in December. Just disband them and start afresh.
All right, no problem. Remember, subscribe on YouTube. Follow us. This is where Sawa don't talk. If you agree, put that for the comment section. Shame that disband the team. Or you believe that we can go ahead, like me, to win the AFCON and atone for this heartbreak. We forgive you, Super Eagles. Go and win and come back. Legend, thank you so much. We're really very grateful for your time.
Yeah.
Gen Z, Ategobeguna. This episode now historical reference. This legend won't see we sit down near me. Now person when be say every time when he represent this country, do it with pride. And if you want to connect the dots, you hear in story in background from Benin, where nothing day. How many members of family they sleep inside 2 rooms, they queue for bathroom, but he went on to play in the UEFA Champions League, went on to play in the Premier League, went on to play at the World Cup, represented our great country, Nigeria. It is testament to the fact that anything you set your heart to achieve, you are definitely going to achieve it. So whether you are a young boy or young girl in Abakaliki, young boy or young girl in Kafanchan, if you imbibe the spirit of Yakubu Ayegbeni, I must get it. Not be the one wey go cause police case, so because you never talk say, okay, they say we must get it. You can't go they do bad thing. No, set your heart at it and you're definitely going to achieve. A round of applause for the legend. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Legend.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Have you.